Hello guys, welcome back to my tutorials. Today we see what is partitioning in distributed database. So actually what we do in this tutorial, split of two module. So here we see local partitioning, then distributed partitioning. Okay, so what is partitioning basically? So partitioning based on two types: one vertical partitioning, then horizontal partitioning. So in this vertical partition, we split a table into columns. So we have one table has ID, name, some other attributes. It will be split into many tables by, so okay. So we split tables. How to split attributes based on some here ID is set to primary key or identifier. So in this two table we put ID into place, then other attributes are here. So what we do right now, so creating query, get the data from this ID. Okay, this is the vertical partition because it partition the table in this manner. So then horizontal partition, so this is the horizontal table. Here also same ID, name. Here in vertical partitioning, when it will be performed, some column attributes are many, then we split the table into vertical. Horizontal partition, when the row count is high, based on the row count we split the table into many parts. So we split a table in this manner. Here ID, name, here also ID, name, but what is that difference? Here the data will be 1 2 3 4, but here 1 2, only two datas, here 3 4. Okay, you will understand the concept of horizontal partitioning and vertical partitioning. Now move on to local and distributed partition. Okay, before that we see what is what is basic in partitioning. So this is our database, right? It has a file called star.mdf. Yes, star indicates the name of the database. So this is our database. we create a file group for this database. What is a file group? Actually, it like a storage scheme. File, attaching a file to database. So this is an actual MDF file. Then we attach star.ndf. So this file fragment the data. So for example, I am concentrated on horizontal partitioning because vertical partitioning is simple to implement. So what we do right here, we attach many files, ndf files, star.ndf, star.ndf. What we do now, id value greater than 5, then this will be saved into mdf. This mdf file have limitation 20 MB or 4 MB. Default is 4 MB. We can change it to custom. So then id less than or equal to 4, it will be saved into this. This is the way to indicate or splitting the data in data. Okay, this is all local. Okay, because we attach a file to a database. Then in distributed, we already see some basics. We have one system, site 1, site 2. Okay, it have database. Okay, it have tables. We retrieve the data and combine the result. Okay, then send to client. Data combining and send to client. The result will be sent to client. This is our concept. This is a database table. Okay, so how to perform partitioning in this distributed database? It is very simple. Put a constraint check. Okay, this constraint will be performed before insert. What we do, id value greater than equal to 20, that values are inserted into site 1. Remaining values are inserted into site 2. Okay, actually we do it 1 to 20 are stored in site 2. Actually 19, 20 to up to remaining stored in site 1. okay, because greater than or equal to 20, 22 something inside 2. So what we do here, we put a check constraint for that. uh, you need some basic knowledge about the check constraint. Then using trigger, so trigger implementation is very simple. It is used to perform operation before or after DML processing. DML is data manipulation language. Insert, update, delete queries are inserted. So trigger will check before insert data. If id greater than or equal to 20, that will be inserted into some site 1, or else it will be inserted into another site. Okay, this is our concept. What we do right now, open SQL Management Studio. This is site 1. This is site 2. To connect other site, you need SQL server authentication. Okay, it will be connected to my another system. So okay, it has no database. There also no database. I create a new database. Here, a new database. Student. Student. I think that is enough. Email. So this is our primary key. Then right click, check constraints, add a check constraint, put name on this check constraint, check underscore id, expression id less than 5. Okay, only id less than 5 will be inserted into okay. Only id value less than 5 will be inserted into Kannan Lenovo. Okay, save this table, name it student. Okay, we see a student table. Before that we check local fragmentation, local site of fragmentation. So we here also create a new table, same like this. id int sir guys, it will take more time for me because I am new to database. Student, okay. Refresh it and see what is okay. Now first we see how to perform partition in local site. Okay, we don't need this site. This is my local site. So how can I perform partition in this database or site? So right click, properties. I am do it all in user interface because I don't know how to write a query. So file groups, primary, then add a file group. Okay, testing file group. So primary file group have one file allocated to that. It is a default file group. Then testing is another file group. It has no files allotted to here. So we click files, click add. So set it testing into testing. So this is your database name. Initial size for this database is 4 and student as initial data initial size is also 4. So it is saved into this location. So here we have database student. After performing here no testing database. So after clicking go to file groups, testing has one file allotted. So click OK. So now you see testing that ndf. Okay, okay, go to close that windows. Now go to table, right click it, and storage, create a partition, click next. So select what column wise you partitioning, click integer. So id value greater than 5 or some condition, it split the data. Next, testing partition function, testing underscore f1, testing underscore schema. Next, so left boundary, right boundary changes is a symbol. Left boundary have less than or equal to, right boundary has less than. So less than 5. So id value less than 5, it save into primary is our student data database. Okay, estimator storage, then click next. You see error because less than 5 will be saved into primary, greater than 5 where it is saved. So click text testing, leave it in blank, click next. If you have many file group, some put it into 10, then select another file group. Okay, you may understand that concept. Leave it blank, it choose infinity, click next. So run immediately or schedule the task. I choose run immediately. What are the changes? Server, student, table. Okay, click finish. So all it done, click close. What did do? We see nothing will be happen. So where the partition function schema, click storage, partition schema, testing schema, then testing function, right? Here no row count. So we insert values in here. So id1, I leave it blank. 2, 3, 4. Sorry guys, for 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, so we see what are the data in here. 1 to 10, the values are null, so no problem for that. So right click. Now see how partition in the table. Again same method, existing function, because I already create a partition schema and partition function, so use that. estimate storage. So you see row count 4 and row count 5. Primary database row count 4 because less than 5. 1 2 3 4 4 rows saved into primary. Then 1 2 3 4 5 6. Sorry, what did do? Okay, click next. Run immediately. Click next. Finish. So it will partitioning the table. We cannot see visually, but I check it here. It gray out. So again I say check it. ID testing function 1. Sorry guys, 1. Testing schema 1. Right boundary primary 5. Sorry, 5. Whatever it is, no problem. Estimate storage, right. Click next. Click next. Finish. Close it. Refresh. Storage. Click the storage. Then refresh. Partition schema. Partition function. Okay. I click storage. Actually, disconnect and open it. Reopen it. I don't know why it is not working. Okay, after closing and opening, it show manage partition. Click next. Manage partition data in a sliding windows scenario. Click next. You see row count to 4, here 5 6. So you see that minus infinity to 5 it will be 4, 5 to infinity it will be 6. This is our result. So we cannot see where it saved, but it actually saved in student and testing. This is our local partitioning. Got it? Thanks guys, this is a great success for me. So then I think I delete these records file. Okay, no problem to delete that data. So I finish up local site partitioning. Now we check out distributed data partitioning. It is a little bit a tedious process, but it is understand the basics. It will be easy to implement. So okay, I have student database, also table, student table, columns are here all same. So what can I do here? So set a constraint for student database. Indexes constraints. I click new constraint. So click delete because I don't know. Here right click and check constraints. Add name for constraint. Check id less than, so less than 5. You can insert I value less, insert id less than 5. The description is not most important, but easy understanding put here for updating your database. You can insert a id less than 5. So click close. So refresh here, refresh, and so save the database. Definitely you see the constraint. Click refresh. So you see the constraint. Okay, id less than 5, correct. Then insert 6. You see no row was updated because you cannot insert greater than 5, less than you greater than 5, correct. So what we do, right here, click, so right click, okay, close, close. Here put another one constraint. Set primary key, set constraint, add check id underscore id expression id id less than 10, and id greater than or equal to 5, because it is very important. Okay, save it. So click refresh on constraints. You see check id, then you insert element. So check it, there is no record. Then I insert 1, it will show error, but I insert 5, it okay. 6 7 8 9, it not working because put it less than 10. This way you set some constraint to insert the element in distributed database. Press escape and close that. So what we do here, so we create a linked server to access the data. Security options be made using this security context. One, again right click, properties, rpc PC true, true. Click OK. Execute query. 56 789. Okay. Collect all data. You please put union here. Then make a simple query. Union select start from the small letter. You know, simply what is the error? Sorry guys. What did here? 1 2 3 4 5 9 9. Okay, okay. Okay. Now you see what is do here. You can perform like this order by ID descending. This what will do, it retrieve this data, then as an order by ID. You can use okay. You got it guys, but same query. I don't know why. I think this is right, but not working.